Hi everybody, I'm Sandi Morris. I'm an Olympic pole vaulter. I know, super random that I'm doing a reptile video. I just so happen to love reptiles, and I'm really excited that American Enclosures agreed to partner with me. This is my little tutorial of how to put together one of their 4x2x2 enclosures. Step one, as you can see, is to remove all of the cellophane, which is a little annoying, I will admit, but that's okay because it protected my PVC enclosure in transit so that there are no bumps and scratches on it, which is very important. Here you are going to want the vents to be pointing down. Make sure all of the arrows are pointing down. These slots are for the interior shelf, so those should be to the inside. And then to make sure you have the left and the right panels correct, the front side of the panel, the hole for the screw is going to be inset because this is where the front is going to be, whereas on the back, the screw holes are going to be flush. The bottom has a shallow track. You can see the depth of that, but the top piece is going to have a deeper track. Let's screw this all together. I make sure my drill is on the lowest setting so I do not overscrew any of these screws. Okay, pause. So I did not have the shelf on hand at the time of the video, so you are going to want to screw on the back and one of the sides and then put the shelf in and then screw on the other side. So a little tip for when you screw it together, start at the bottom and work your way up, and that makes sure that the sheets are nice and flush. I'm just gonna pop a bead of silicone along the bottom. And after you do your bead of silicone, then you can go back with your finger like I did, or you can be fancier and use a silicone corner tool. Now it's time to put on the front panel. And like I mentioned earlier, your shelf should already be in. Do not put all the sides and the front on and then try to cram the shelf in. It's just not gonna work out. I also want to mention that I did not use the shelf brackets. That was a personal choice because the snake I'm putting in here weighs barely anything. This is the top I'm about to install, and there are pre-grouted slots, one for the LED lights that will come with it, and then another one so that when you put something like your radiant heat panel on there, you can pop the cord in this groove and it's seamless. And then once your LED strip is in there, which it should come installed in the groove, and this should be connected. Check this out, there's this little piece right here. Boop, fills that gap. Make sure that the LEDs stay nice and tightly installed. And so now I'm about to screw down my radiant heat panel, and I pop the cord through this hole here, and on the other side, as you see, this cord is gonna go nicely in that groove, same as this one. I've had to come back on a day 2 here. So now I'm gonna install the cage lock. This is the back side of the glass, facing down is the front side of the glass. You're gonna take your locking mechanism here, you don't have to have the key in it like I do. Locking mechanism, make sure you have your clear rubber ring here on the back of the locking mechanism. You're gonna hold it like this while you line up your washer on the back side and pop in your screws. Pops up in the top of the groove first. Hello, Nan. And then into the bottom. Hey, girl. This is what I have to deal with whenever I try to do anything. Press it in to lock it. Boom, unlock. And now it acts also like a handle. Thanks for watching, you guys. I absolutely love my new enclosure from American Enclosures. Thank you so much, Bradley with American Enclosures. I cannot wait to get my new baby set up in it. She's gonna love this enclosure.